Hello, my loves. How are you doing today? I hope that you're good, that your family and your loved ones are healthy, happy, and safe. So I'm coming back to you today with another pick a card reading. And I just want to inform you as well that private readings are right now possible. I have shared the link to book your own private reading in the information box, so you can check it out whenever you want. And for today's reading, you have 3 options to choose from. You can pick one option or more, the one that is going to be picking your attention the most. And of course, if you would need more time, you can just pause the video, meditate on those options, and see which one or which ones are going to be today yours to watch. As for me, I'm gonna start right away with the first option. Hello, my dear, option number 1. So if you have chosen the first option or the picture of the lotus, welcome guys to your reading. So let's look into you and your future spouse, and what are the things, or what is the thing that you are going to be creating together. I really feel like when it comes to you particularly, and we're gonna look into other things, because I feel like most particularly for your option, there are different things. There are a lot of different things that are related to you, others that are related to your future spouse in particular, and other things also that you're going to be building as a couple. So the first thing when it comes to you, I really feel like there is some sort of a certitude or some sort of a self-assurance that you have never experienced before. I feel like when it comes to you, when you're going to be with your future spouse, there is a certain level of peace that you're going to feel within you that you have been building on your own beforehand, but I feel like there is another level that you're going to be reaching when you're going to be with your future spouse. I feel good about myself. I feel like those kind of affirmations that were affirmations at some points, or even right now, I feel like they're going to be facts when you're going to be with your future spouse. And I feel like one of the things that is really going to be helping you further on down the line, when you're going to be joining your journey with your future spouse, is that your future spouse, they are very vocal. When they see something, they say something. I'm hearing when they see beauty, when they see eloquence, when they see grace, when they see a beautiful woman. I feel like most particularly you are, like, for those of you that have chosen this option, you are women and you are looking for men. And of course, if it's not the case, I feel like generally speaking, you are the feminine, you are the like the goddess, the feminine energy within this connection. And I feel like your future spouse are going to be someone that is very vocal and very light-hearted also. They don't really overthink about giving a compliment, giving a sweet and positive word to the person that they care about. So let's get some cards. What are the things that you're going to be building with your future spouse, please? Ice, purity with the number 33. I feel like also both of you are going to further on get established in your careers. And I feel like you're going to be starting to take risks in terms of diving into new fields, in terms of extending the things that you are already working on. I feel like it's not really about establishing something from scratch, but more so like an improvement and an increase on the things that you have already been thinking about and already have been establishing. I also feel like with this purity and ice, there is a sense of I'm hearing total privacy between the both of you. And also I really feel like there are no boundaries in terms of what are the things that you're going to be talking about, what are the things that are going to be like a subject of discussion. And I also feel like when it comes to you, there is a lot of like a great emphasis on privacy. Maybe not, there are certain things, it could be when it comes most particularly on your sexuality, that you're not going to be talking about to other people, that you're not going to be opening about to even like your closest friends. I feel like there is a certain level of, this is just between me and my spouse, and that's about it. So we have here the 4 of Cups. What are the things that you're going to be establishing? 3 of Cups. Ace of Wands. And the King of Cups. And I kid you not, like when I was shuffling for your deck, for your option, I have seen the King of Cups many times. So your person could be represented by the King of Cups. Someone that is very emotionally stable, and someone also that is very centered when it comes to their opinions, when it comes to their perceptions on the things that matter to them. I also feel like this is someone that even if they are coming out as a masculine in here, I feel like they have, because the King of Cups is the most nurturing, the most caring, the most affectionate of all the kings that are in the tarot deck. So I feel like they have also this motherly nurturing side, even if they're going to be like the masculine definitely in this relationship. And with this Ace of Wands and the Three of Cups, I see that there's going to be a lot of playing, a lot of light-hearted moments that you're going to be experiencing with each other. And I feel like when it comes to your family, most particularly, there's going to be, I'm hearing an establishment of a safe place, an establishment of a safe place for your children. Even if you already have children, and if they already have children and they're going to be combining families, I feel like your children, it's going to be very easy for them to actually talk about the things that matter to them, or maybe to feel safe opening up about certain things that are very difficult for them to talk about to other people. I feel like also when it comes to your future spouse, they're going to be very close to your children, and there's going to be just a feeling of protection and safety within your household. I also feel like with this Three of Cups, there is a clear indication that not everyone is invited to the fun, not everyone is invited to the party, I'm hearing, because I feel like you're going to know that your harmony and your peace of mind are something that you have worked hard to establish in you and your future spouse. And anyone that has some sort of an agenda to disrupt this energy, they are not welcomed. And I feel like your person, they're going to be putting their foot down in terms of anyone that is trying maybe to invite certain unwanted energies within your home and within your harmonious environment. And I'm sorry if I'm talking funny. I just was under the weather in those couple of days. So hopefully you're going to be able to hear me correctly, and everything that I'm going to say, it's going to be very clear to you. So anything else, please, when it comes to what are you going to create with your future spouse? Courage. Let's get one card from this deck as well. I feel like people are going to have great respect for your future spouse. I feel like when it comes to them, they're the kind of person that is sweet, compassionate, and very, very kind, but you don't want to mess with them, especially with this Ace of Wands. You don't want to mess with them. I feel like your person, they are very protective, and you're going to be as protective as them, especially when it comes to your kids and when it comes to your relationship. Progress. Yeah, there is great progress that both of you are going to be establishing. And also I feel like there are a lot of milestones that you're going to be experiencing with your future spouse, as in getting a promotion and you're going to go out and celebrate. Like to any sort of a milestone, there's going to be a celebration. And I also feel like when it comes to the both of you, there is great establishment of I'm hearing traditions. So traditions are going to be very important for the both of you, as in maybe you're going to be having your favorite restaurant, your favorite place, your favorite way to celebrate certain things that are important to the both of you. And I feel like both of you also are going to feel very good, like at each moment, no matter how much work you're going to be putting into the things that you would like to improve. Just the fact that you're going to be like taking a moment into celebrating them, into enjoying like some great positive moments with people that you care about, it's really going to be giving you even more energy to go to the next level. Okay, this one, Woman. I'm hearing the Song of Woman by Doja Cat, I think. I feel like when it comes to you, your womanhood or your woman's energy, because it came out also as a channeled message very early on in the reading, it's really going to be put on the front. I feel like when it comes to you taking care of yourself, taking care of your health, taking care of your energy, it's going to be something that you're not even going to think about. I feel like also it's going to be very much emotionally assisted by your future spouse. And I also feel like it's something that has a ripple effect on them as well. As you can see in here with those two cards, one next to the other, I feel like something that they're going to do to you in terms of giving you compliments, in terms of allowing you to have time on your own, to take care of yourself, to have like some pauses or some moments where you can just relax, or go out there and have a massage, like look certain services outside of maybe like esthetician. You're going to be having your favorite esthetician. For many of you, it's already something that you are doing consistently. But I feel like when you're going to be with your future spouse, I'm hearing a no-brainer. This is something that is part of your routine, something that also allows you to rejuvenate. And by that, I feel like your future spouse looking at you with this energy of feeling good about yourself, feeling relaxed, feeling that you are replenished, is going to give them back as well. So it's really something that even if it's going to be coming from one side or the other, it's going to be benefiting both sides. All right? So let's give you one more card. What are you going to build with your future spouse, please? Ace of Pentacles. And this Ace of Pentacles in the card of progress, I really feel like they are having the kind of similar energy. I feel like also when it comes to you, there is something that is gonna be coming out of your union, in terms of something that is practical, something that is material, something that is tangible. It could be like having a child, having a home, having something that you cherish and you value, both you and your future spouse. And I really feel like in terms of the things that matter, the things that are the most important for you and your future spouse, you're gonna be seeing eye to eye when it comes to those things. I also feel like there is great support that is coming towards you, that is going to be putting you in this energy of courage. And with this Page of Swords, this is the card of the instigator, in the card of someone that is curious and someone that is curious generally about life. I feel like there is great drive in moving into the next level, in doing things like even further than what you have been thinking about at some point in your life. The number 33 could be very significant. It could be that you're going to be 33 right now when you are watching this reading, or that there is something that has a connection with the number 33 or the number 6. So that was your reading, my dear option number 1. Thank you for being here. If you would like to book your own private reading, you can book it directly through the link that I share in the description box. Let me know down below how the messages resonated with you. I'm sending you lots of love, and I will connect with you next time. Bye. Hello, my dear option number 2. So if you have chosen the second option, or the picture of the orchids, welcome guys to your reading. So before we're gonna get any cards, let's look into, or maybe channel some messages when it comes to your future spouse, and what are you going to be creating together. The first thing that I've heard, especially that you have chosen the very beautiful flower, but also very demanding, and I'm hearing you're gonna create some level of privilege, or like some sort of, I'm hearing a guarded community, or some sort of, there are some frontiers or some boundaries when it comes to people that can reach you. I feel like maybe you're going to reach a certain level of success, you and your future spouse, that you're going to be within a certain community that is isolated, or maybe very guarded or very protected, maybe in the suburbs. I really feel like there is like a definite level of privilege that you're going to be experiencing. And also I feel like there is this feeling of luxury, not only feeling, although I feel very, I don't know, there is a feeling, and there is also the actual material things that back up this feeling of luxury. But I'm hearing also a feeling of luxury. I don't know in which way it's gonna be translating, but we're gonna look into more cards so that we can get maybe more details. And before we're gonna continue, I just wanna let you know that I have been under the weather those couple of days, so my voice is kind of not as usual. I hope that the messages are going to be transmitted smoothly and clearly to those of you that have clicked on this reading. So let's get some cards right now on what are you going to be creating with your future spouse. Breath and life. You're creating a brand new life, and with this number 9, I really feel like there is a departure from what you have known and a re-establishment of a new basis, new ways of being. I also feel like there's going to be a lot of experiences that are going to be close to your heart. So again, if you have right now, or if you haven't, even for those of you that haven't done that, I really highly advise you to do that. If you would like to have some sort of a wish list, or if you have a wish list, I really feel like that you're going to be crossing a lot of things that you would have wished to experience. And I feel like that your heart is going to be singing with joy and with satisfaction, I'm hearing. With this life in breath, I really feel like also your children are going to be a big source of happiness for you. I'm hearing also that you're going to be, I'm hearing a large family, a big family, and not only in terms of human children, but also in terms of having pets. I feel like also your home is going to be very welcoming. I see a lot of vastness. The first thing that I'm seeing is a kitchen, and a kitchen is like the heart of the house, or the house of our home. I see a lot of baking, a lot of sweet things that are in the oven that are baking. I also feel this is what I feel like with the sensation of luxury. It's not a frigid luxury, it's a very warm, very welcoming, very sweet, and very I'm hearing very all about family, all about gathering and coming together. So let's get some cards. What are you creating with your future spouse, please? What are you creating with your future spouse? 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands, and the 3 of Wands. I almost feel like, oh, I want to get one more. The King of Cups. This one wanted to come out as well, so I'm gonna keep it in here. I really feel like your future spouse, they're gonna be very hardworking. Very, very hardworking. So you could have the opportunity to be a stay-at-home parent. But your future spouse, they're going to be like working very hard, maybe even traveling abroad, being in a very competitive field. I also feel like when it comes to you, you're going to be almost shielded from the outside turbulences of the world or the hustle of the world. I really feel like your future spouse is going to be the one taking charge when it comes to establishing a great financial basis for you and your family, or being the main breadwinner when it comes to your family, generally speaking. I also feel like in here with this 5-5 that is represented by the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Wands, is that there is going to be a moment in which both of you are going to be making this decision. It's not going to be easy for the both of you, but I feel like you're going to be looking at things more on a larger perspective, or maybe expanding your horizons in terms of what is the most important for you and for your family. I also feel like when it comes to your future spouse, they might have the opportunity to retire early on, like early than normal, based on whatever the place that you are in this world. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of plans for the future, for the establishment of good bases through which you can maybe travel more, maybe spend more time together. But I feel like the first 5 years are going to be the years in which you're going to be establishing this stability and this calmness that you're going to be in further down the line, when you're going to be having a family, and when you're going to have I'm hearing many children for for those of you that have chosen this option. So let's get some more cards. What are you going to be creating with your future spouse? Cycles. Yes, there's going to be a cycle in which things are going to be all about, I'm hearing creating the vision, because I feel like both you and your future spouse, you want something very clear and very precise, and you're going to be working very hard the first 5 years so that you could establish this exact thing that you're going to be wanting to have. It could be that you already know, like when you're going to meet and when you're going to get married, you already know that this is the house that I want to have, this is the place in which I want to have this house, this is the kind of environment I want to bring my children in. So you're going to be reading, seeing that yes, things are going to be challenging at first, especially when it comes to your future spouse. But I feel like in here with this longevity, this card of longevity, which is constance, continuity, endurance, and perseverance, the first 5 years in here, it equalizes again number 5. The first 5 years are going to be all about persevering to establish a great stability. It says in here profound engagement and commitment, and reinforcing a certain level of stability that you're going to be grateful for down the line. All right. Time. Yeah. I feel like what you are going to be creating with your future spouse, it's a game plan, to be honest, because you're going to know at each step of the way, like what is required from you, what you need to do, and how to get there. I feel like also when it comes to you, you're going to have a great physical strength when you're going to be with your future spouse. And also I feel like there is going to be great determination to establish and create this vision that both of you are going to be having when you're going to be together. All right. So I really feel like there's going to be also a lot of phases in your life, a phase where you're going to be putting your head down and doing the things that you're supposed to do to get the things that you want. And the second phase is that of having a family, enlarging your family, and also starting to reap the fruits of your labor. But there's also going to be a lot of different phases that are going to be coming after that, which are like seeing your kids grow, seeing your kids go to schools. Like there are a lot of different cycles that you're going to go through with your future spouse. But at each cycle, I feel like with this Two of Pentacles, there's going to be a level up, or there's going to be a complete development of your vision and a complete advancement in both you and your future spouse in terms of how you see your life and how you would like to take your life from then on. All right. Anything else, please, when it comes to your future spouse, and what are you going to create together? The Lovers. What you are creating together is a life, first of all, with this breath, that you are creating very consciously, in a way that things are going to be for you, how you're going to be perceiving it with your future spouse. Instead of perceiving things happening to you, you're going to be perceiving things happening for you when you're going to be with them. And I feel very strongly that there is great strength in your sense of determination. And also I really feel like there is going to be this level of establishment that you're going to be reaching, that maybe even right now when you're watching this reading, you might not be able to perceive. That's why I felt like if you have this tendency, or for those of you that already have a wish list, if you have been called to do a wish list or to write a wish list, why not? Like, put it out there. If there is anything that you are wishing to experience or to have in this life, without any source of judgment, without any sort of an afterthought, let it known within you and on this paper and on this piece of paper, so that, or even like on your laptop or on your phone, it just needs to be materialized at this point. And I really feel like you're meeting someone that is really going to be a go-getter, someone that is very strong and determined, and someone that is not afraid from putting in the effort so that they can create exactly in the most material way. I really feel like materially you're going to be experiencing a lot of advancement and a lot of establishments in terms of like your life. Like I see a beautiful home. I see also you traveling, establishing maybe good times in which you're going to be having like dates with your future spouse. But I feel like what you're gonna create with your future spouse, again, it's a plan and it's a well organized life for the both of you to have, or to have the capability to get the best opportunities. All right. So that was your reading, my dear. Option number 2, if you would like to book your own private reading, you can book it directly through the link that is shared in the description box. Let me know down below how the messages resonated with you. I'm sending you lots of love, and I will connect with you next time. Bye. Hello, my dear. Option number 3. So if you have chosen the third option, or the picture of the sunflower, welcome guys to your reading. So the first thing that I've heard when it comes to you, your future spouse, and what are you gonna create together, is the song of I Stand By You. It's a very beautiful song. It's always like reminds me of my childhood, because it was one of my favorite songs of my father. So I feel like when it comes to you and your future spouse, what you're gonna create is, like, first of all, this I'm hearing I have your back no matter what, and you have my back no matter what. I feel like both of you are gonna establish a beautiful friendship that goes beyond the love, the affection and the care that you're gonna have towards each other. Maybe you're going to be starting off as being friends, or you're just going to be establishing a good friendship, a beautiful friendship between the both of you. And also what you're going to create, I feel like there's going to be a ripple effect, a positive ripple effect when it comes to people that you know. I'm hearing also leading by example. Before I'm going to continue, if you feel like, if you hear that my voice is not as usual, I'm feeling a bit sick. Those couple of days were a bit difficult for me, but hopefully you're going to be hearing everything clearly. Let's continue. I feel like when it comes to people that are around you, you're going to be seeing or witnessing that they are experiencing positive things in their life. I also feel like there is something that is very universally aligned. This is what I'm hearing. When it comes to you and your future spouse, I feel like there is something that is very positive, not only to the both of you, but also to your community, to people that are around you, to people that are coming in contact with you. I feel like you are giving a good example to people maybe that feel that they are out of alignment, or people that are not really in a good place in their life. And you are re-establishing hope for people maybe that have been through a rough time, that have been seeing or perceiving life as like a successive disappointment, or successive failures in terms of relationships. Let's get one card first before we're gonna continue. What are you creating with your future spouse, please? Movement, speed. First of all, you're gonna reallocate to a new place. There is something that is quite culturally different between you and your future spouse. I'm hearing a very unlikely match. Very unlikely match. So it could be that you look even physically vastly different. You're going to be giving the example of people coming together, even if they come from very different parts of the world, or that have different ways of looking at things, different beliefs, different perceptions. I also feel like when it comes to the both of you, there is a certain like message, like it's almost like you're giving a message through just you being with each other, that we are all human beings, and love can actually there are no boundaries to love, to affection, to people that care about each other. And I also feel like when it comes to certain people that have certain ideas, your relationship is gonna in itself abolish those ideas, all right? So it could be that you are, for those of you that are thinking about going to a new country, this is a confirmation that it is going to be successful for you. And if it's not the case, if you are not wanting that, I feel like your future spouse might be a foreigner to you. This is just the overall message, all right? So let's get some more cards and see what are you creating with your future spouse. Oh wow, look at that, the Wheel of Fortune. There is something about something that is universally aligned. That's what I've heard and that's what I felt. Also, I feel like your relationship might create some sort of a movement around you. So if people were more closed off to dating a certain types of people, or maybe to moving or to changing their life in a certain way, I feel like it's going to create a certain level of re-establishing the ideas and beliefs of people that are around you. So let's look into more so like you, as in your life and your person's life. So what are you going to create in your life? Anything else, please? Six of Pentacles. Oh, wow, the Emperor. And the Four of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands. I feel like when it comes to you, there is like this message of maybe being very much involved in the community. So you could establish maybe a non-profit or be or volunteer, you and your future spouse. I also feel like your future spouse, more particularly, they're going to be very well known when it comes to people that are around them. So they might have a large following, or people that listen to them, or people that take their words very seriously. I also feel like when it comes to them, they're going to feel like they have I'm hearing everything that happened in their life, even if it wasn't the easiest. I feel like they might have been through some difficult experiences. They're gonna be more, it's gonna be easy for them to be in this grateful, forgiving state when you're gonna be with each other. I also feel like with this Emperor, your person, they might be a business owner, or they might be someone that, again, they are very well established already, like before you're gonna meet. But I feel like also this person, they are not focused just on their material gain, but they are also focused on how to elevate their community and society. And I also feel like when it comes to the both of you, most particularly the thing that you're going to create is you coming together in this philanthropic work that you're going to be doing. So you might be, as an example, involved in a particular charity, or as I have said earlier, you might like open a charity, or you might have a non-profit that you're going to be managing, you and your future spouse. Anything else, please? What are the things that you're going to be creating, you and your future spouse, please? Cycles. I want to get one more. Cycles. And spiritual awakening, yeah. I feel like there's going to be a definite before and after when you're going to be meeting your future spouse. And I just want to let you know that, because it's coming out very strongly, that there is going to be a lot of positive things that you're not going to be able to understand when you're going to be with your future spouse. I feel like you're going to almost have this energy of being like randomly lucky, or just the things happening for your own benefit, you and your future spouse. And I also feel like there are a lot of people that are going to be willing to cheer you up and to support you, to encourage you. There are a lot of serendipitous events that are going to be starting to happen when you're going to be with your future spouse, because I feel like your energy when you're going to be together is very good for the world, and it's very good for people that are around you at large. So it is something that is going to be very much encouraged by the universal energies that are around you. Anything else, please? It says here betrayal. and clairvoyance. I feel like for those of you that have chosen this option, you might have been through certain events that you couldn't understand. So maybe there are certain things that you have had premonitions about. You might be yourself very psychic, very spiritual. For those of you that have chosen this option in particular, you might be you have certain clairs, certain of clairs, more specifically like clairvoyant, and you might not see, even if you're going to be having the inclinations or the messages about who this person is or how things are going to develop, there's a certain level of unexpected things that are going to be happening, that are going to be like mind-blowing, just when it comes to how you're going to meet, when it comes to how things are going to be developing between the both of you. Like even when it comes to how you're going to be like together in a relationship, there's going to be certain things that you might even keep to yourself, because you might feel like this is something that nobody is going to be believing. Like even if I had a dream as an example that certain things are going to happen and they actually happened, you're going to keep certain things to yourself. This is what I want to say. And I feel like for those of you that haven't tapped into this talent, that this gift, this natural gift that you have, the cards are really encouraging you maybe to start tapping into your clairvoyance, because I really feel like there are certain mystical energies that are around you that are wanting to shine and wanting to be utilized. I also feel like when it comes to you, you're gonna feel very early on when you're gonna, meet your future spouse, that this relationship, there is something that is fated and something that is destined when it comes to you meeting your future spouse. And I feel like you're going to be very much listening to your own intuition when you're going to be with them, and also when you're going to be in a relationship with them. All right. Anything else, please, when it comes to your relationship with your future spouse, and what are you gonna create with your future spouse? Stagnation. I'm hearing frozen in time. Things are frozen. Like this is the relationship that actually freezes time. I feel like when it comes to your future spouse, they might be in the energy of the honeymoon for a very long time. The number 12 is very significant, or more specifically, the number 2, I'm hearing. So I feel like when it's, I want to get this one as well. Yeah, the there is some level of separation between where you were and where you are headed. All right. I feel like when it comes to you, if you have been imagining your life at some point to be maybe stale or to be, I'm hearing ordinary, there is something that is outside of the ordinary in the people. Like if we take the example, or maybe the situation of people that are around you, there is something that goes outside of the box when it comes to you being with this specific person. So again, it could be that everyone around you, they have married, or they have been with people that are from the same culture, or they have never changed maybe their place of residence, as in maybe going abroad. There is something that really is outside of the experience of people around you, that is really going to be enlarging the perspectives of people that have been very much fixed on one way of being and one way of living. Anything else, please, when it comes to what are you going to create with your future spouse? Knight of Pentacles. Oh, wow. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Pentacles. So I really feel like a lot of people might... I just want to emphasize on this information before I'm going to be continuing with the message. It's not coming from a bad place, what I'm going to say. It's coming from a good place, but I feel like you're going to know better. People are going to be telling you that this person is too different from you and that it's never gonna work, and might try to dissuade you. But I feel like you're gonna stick to your guns, especially with this Emperor in here. And it might come from both sides, like even people that maybe their friends or family, they might tell them, you need to really think about this. Or maybe your family, they might tell you that it's going to be very difficult because you're too different, but you're going to know better. Because I feel like with this card of the Knight of Pentacles, which is the card of constancy and consistency, I'm hearing as well, you're going to be the most consistent couple within your social circle, generally speaking. All right. So even people that are going to be giving you advice at some point early on in the relationship, they might go to you for advice later on, or they might really perceive that maybe they have been focusing on the wrong things, and maybe it's not really about the difficulties that are perceived, but it more like it's more important to see how two people are together, how they perceive each other. Again, I really would like to let you know that with this kind of energy, I feel very strongly that love is in the center of all the decisions that you're going to make. And there's going to be great belief from both you and your future spouse in your connection and in your relationship. King of Wands. I see also great passion between, as you can see in here with this King of Wands in the Emperor. Your person, they're going to be very passionate about your relationship. And I feel like also your sexual life is coming up very strongly. So you might have children. You might have also unexpected children, to be honest. But they're going to be happily welcomed in your family. It's just that there is nothing that you can do about it. I feel like this energy that is back in your sexual attraction between each other, there is no way that there's going to be no kids that are going to be coming out of this relationship. I'm hearing there is no way, okay? So that was your reading, my dear. Option number 3. If you would like to book your own private reading, you can book it directly through the link that I share in the information box. Let me know down below how the messages resonated with you. I'm sending you lots of love, and I will connect with you next time. Bye.